Shabbat Shalom. Margot, Mazal Tov. Mazal Tov. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your celebration. It's a great honor. There are so many family issues in this week's Torah portion about family ties, about relationships, about what to do and what not to do with someone who is your sibling, and in the relationship between parents and their children. Margot, I don't know if you can affiliate with any of that on this day especially. The maftir that you just read for us, when it was your own aliyah and you said the blessing, the verse before the last of this Torah portion says, V'yitem li Kedoshim ki kadosh ani Adonai. You shall be holy to me, for I, the Lord, am holy. Va'avdil etchem min ha'amim liot li. And I have set you apart from other peoples to be mine. And in some brilliant way, our sages and our tradition chose a haftarah, which we will hear in a few moments, that starts with exactly contradicting that. So the Torah portion ends with saying, you are special, you're one of a kind, you are Kedoshim, you are the only one of God. Like sometimes parents tell their children, or a child of them, you are the most magnificent, you are holy to me. None is like you. And a child might sometimes hear his or her parents say the same thing to their siblings. And how can that be? If I'm so kadosh to you, if I'm so holy and unique and special and there are none like me, how can it be that the same goes for my brother and sister? Again, Margot, have you heard that any time? Yeah? No? Okay. And the haftarah starts, as I said, with contradicting this and saying, Halo chivnei chushiyim atem li bnei Yisrael neum Adonai. You are just like other nations. Bnei Kushim here is translated as Ethiopians. Maybe it's to say, even as the Negroes. Maybe that's what the prophet Amos is relating to, which we will not say the same way today. But there is a challenge in this haftarah when God is telling through the prophet Amos to the people of Israel, to the kingdom of Israel and the kingdom of Judea, you're special, but you're not the only one who's special. I once had heard a French historian and philosopher who came to Jerusalem to teach, and he said at the beginning of his lecture, you know, the Jewish people always say about themselves that they are unique. Well, I want to tell you that you are unique. You are just not unique in being unique. Maybe that's what the prophet Amos is trying to tell the people of Israel, the kingdom of Israel and the kingdom of Judea. You are unique, but you're not the only one unique. And if you think that you're the only one unique, that will allow you to do things that you're not allowed to do. You should know that you're unique, but you're not the only one unique. The haftarah ends with one of the most beautiful verses, in my opinion, that touches my heart in a very, very deep way. הנה ימים באים נאום אדוני, וניגש חורש בקוצר ודורך ענבים במושך הזרע, והטיפו ההרים עסיס וכל הגבעות תתמוגגנה. The prophet talks about time of plenty, such plenty that all people working in agriculture will not have time to rest. They'll have to work in shifts that never end, because the person who comes to plow shall meet the reaper, and the treader of grapes will meet the one holding the bag of seed. The seasons of the year will work in such magnificent ways for us that the plenty will be incredible, and one after the other, the seasons, the growth, You might have heard when Rabbi Roli and Rabbi Felicia called us up to the Torah that some of us are involved in different initiatives to rebuild communities in Israel. And one of the terms, one of the phrases that returns again and again is V'hachita tzomachat shuv. The wheat grows again. It's an Israeli prophecy that in the burnt fields, the wheat will grow again. And maybe then these verses of the prophet Amos will be fulfilled. And I pray at this moment, knowing that we're unique, but we're not the only one unique. And we're holy, but we're not the only one holding holiness, and that this holiness is not granted if we don't, like the beginning of the Torah portion of Kedoshim, see it as a mission and not as a given fact. To be able to fulfill this prophecy in all the different fields in the land that we came from, be the farmers of our same religion and nationality and speaking the same language as we speak, or for a different one. Peace will come to the land when we as siblings, sons and daughters of Abraham and Sarah and Hagar together will know how to rejoice when there's plenty for all. And we know that we're unique, and you're unique, and everyone is unique in their own way, and we have so much to learn from one another. Shabbat Shalom and Mazal Tov again, Margot.